solo ede egu ho ede amaye sese de nyame asane aba abehwe AC Milan supporters finally ura ani de Mass Allegri yapamono yeyina fi ho eno ano no good news for AC Milan ene nsema hodo ena solo aboabo no ode eba solo 17 days more to the World Cup.
Yes, abepa
enane kwa na eko 17 days more to the World Cup ene yebehwe number 17 ho ensem na mahu se msame de eye adisidi bia ba na solo se questions de ensem ye ka no anu na ebuza yi o
eno a
for quiz no
eno a
ana meboa nye de ye ka no ha ye no na ebisa
eno a but unse eya na eye nkrofo edene eye nkrofo din because enye the usual questions are anka be a football World Cup ye bebusa normal questions one a GEA we World Cup one a top goal scorer unse eya na etie for na ahwefo pe so usual questions anka ye can World Cup ebeba but when a very specific on the World Cup trivia on niema SCC World Cup based on the numbers any days anaka no any ato ye bo ase na ye kire ni nyina ntiese ensem na yaka no eno na wo se utie because ho na questions ni be free aba se wantia and bo se World Cup when ye wie bia side to social media.
Yes,
video
yes.
No ye de to.
Ntima ya munya
it was striker exclusive.
They will call Adu Poku Eugene on Facebook.
Ni nyina ye de go.
Side video no koto.
Ho nti
na akwakohwe.
Ti omonto omubu no muntie ne nkakra from 50 years starting with 52 days to the World Cup. And about 51 basi 17 the question bia ebusa bia no o video bia ya post o World Cup trivia no e question bia wo eno amu na ehwe questions ni free.
Okay.
Na samese nka ye ngum kakra na
sameso de bi by but same ye na mfa
sa
enti ensem ho ayede eba yewura ye beba fie na solo ya behwensem wo fie enura game course of Baba Sports Stadium.
Yeah.
Ehonsem asulu eba enyensem kitwa.
The game no me sure say dey ahonsem be pure transition team no mo meeting no mo.
Sa.
Be PM.
Okay. Ona wo kan wo.
Be PM.
Baby any Gold Stars omusi owura kwasi edu. Ono so di nchichirimu aba. Gosa ene striker Samuel Atakumi hye no.
Yeah.
Ene scoreline epiem ewo Gold Stars. Osimrebi Samunkaya. Chelsea o England.
Yeah.
Last game of the season omone Wigan.
She 8.
So mo she 8-0.
Yeah.
We call enye 8-3 o. 8-0. Na itimbobo Europe eme yetimi show be 11-1, 11-0 nyina. Na Gold Stars nkwa akohye bia. Mo se munti bi da. England abo chire kura no osi ebi esi ewo ho ehonsem ewo ha asulu yede ebetu edwa House of Folk any Solomon Agbesi latest ewo ho this uti highway sports eno so yede eba ene nsem ahodo ayaboabo no abra league ni ba na wie clubs no enyoma ekoso mu nyina na yede ebebremo ewo dwumadi so onim se menim se communicate ni kwa Masante go players no.
Yeah.
Say communicate ko say say league na breaking.
Yes.
Me ye sure say week here mususu no. Na kopembe ya wada. Omakatua bebum ban media no. Enso ye bomba gi before ansa na boso me na so.
Oh, they made it by Thursday, Friday na pim.
There be enso.
Saturday 30th ntino.
Nti say we say Saturday na 30th.
Oh yeah, enso I na yeah ha say ye dey akoba next week.
Ti me sure say bi kura wo kina ne ukwa say ukwa na holiday no.
Yeah.
I do a check kura by Thursday dey pon grind.
Okay.
You see the ATN say information ko say players no. Omu nyina say ba bi omo da no. Mfa no say come.
Yes.
Obi e kwa won sesa ne nyoma nyina. Mo obi anya ne nyoma ba akokora wo dan nim. Obi a sesa ne nyoma nyina no mfa nko.
Yes, the two possibilities o. Say bi akwa wo mabiem. Ana say e dan no kra modem no.
Wa mo be hia wo no. Say next season no no beto aso no. Omo be she date a team ni be resume.
Yeah.
so mo hia also so a for next season a ye be for no aba ne no negotiation
sure
na the ekeka kono solo the ekeka kono one we are about 80 to 85% of the players
another who say we
e be feel players ni bi wo ha almost show chese indiscipline almost show
discipline
once na say be story bi
Emma
amount forecast oh there be player no but training abrante na efe ni name no
Walid Nema
yeah eso what tie be ka be 1 week ama gosume na so na be training oje na katua na fum na okọ
na enye ne hwe
there be
ade
oje ya fum na okọ onso na katua na oje ni table ho enko bank
boss na eya me busa say contracts be na kotoko ni players ni sign
ade
there be o say under club player contract no eya na two parties no bia on the obligation
okay
Emmanuel
Entry
ono so sa
Emmanuel Entry so tenkran teni wajaye teni kura onye bi wajaye
so ana ni sikako
posume so ana waja ketu
how
goalkeeper Kamara onzo ko di kurum gini
busume so ana ni peko na bi boss we dey na kotoko na na pen kabo because kotoko na kan for filling a contractual obligation and ka players ni betimi atake o mo to say player ye dey ka 1 month 2 months 3 months otimika say per FIFA ruling there and they trouble ye terminate contract no who player no so obligation under the contract who be training who be bo matches amaye and this who obligation on for failure ada na wozem tuaka
nti de ekoso no nti eno so hu nsem wa ha ye bedi ho enkomo
boss how gidi is a free day say players are thinking say omo ye de omo pe no adentina was a basa
so Martin
penyimfo team ni mu coaches
Martin Kinsen na no Martin
and there's no form of punishment for players when they decide to
Martin Kinsen
trimu depa ni
Martin Kinsen ti de omo pe no mo ye to je na ketua fum akotena sunyane
Nema
we say me sure say me search no be training okay say kwa de no munye training
Nema oye product
asin
shooting stars
oye shooting
okay fast shooting kakra
danger man akwa ba bibia boko de
boss ejana down ma
enyoma ekoso kama
kakra
okay
eza de bi wa twen yemu
bibia be fine
wa na metwen o
enyenya meden
na meti asa
na so me twen o
de
na agidi bia bi wo eye asaf market na efe ensunyame ye ensunyame ye choba
eza ho de okokra na se obotomu nya de kra okwa na aka che mami ni se ai mami ensunyame ye
nti hweme kakra
mati
nti bibia be kama
se maka jo se mi sumo ba ko nya nkyene ni ase owo nya aboa
okay deja man no
jodi
eti ensema ye bedi hu nkomo nyina betimi dia fa SMS anasa WhatsApp number ni 0241915555 0241915555 messages bra ye be kinkan e wo dwumadi so e de amount highway sports ashasi solo e de ekọ amanone na finsem e wa amanone nyina no solo e de eguwo e de amaye Solomon Carter boss yenkwe na de owo no watimi e de aba una wo say meeting address the course so from Saturday be Sunday no information
beba say meeting no
say na moye anana na ba wu send message no
there be but say
obebusa
yentimi and transition from the old administration to a new one na issues about match fixing we embassy there ya beba
that's what can was
there on be kan was
okay you ready be see
there on be kan was
yakwaba na fe yatoa ensem no esu Solomon Carter
en meeting no
fa yidi kan alegri di kan why
na omo yi no
omo yede
omo ba meeting no
momba meeting
no se nkofo bai
na se meeting dey dan nkofo ne beko
so solo si yankomranti
okay solo yankoi
yes enti ye corner ye de kakra so Ede amamu ene enyumrei ewo highway sports eso Mondays edition breaking news eba and it say AC Milan womu asake empanyimfo a omudi team na anim no enyina e dey free ho after say team no fairly so be qualify for next season's UEFA Champions League. Na krata kese pa ena Milan me ba chomu honest e troye a omode chese say die open panyimfo a omulidi team na ha enti omo na da screen so a chese omo come adwen Eddie Bomefa Milan Bobo Kono na Redbird Capital Partners. Omo official statement, you know, wamu chemwa. After the disappointment of last year, the mandate ownership set for the club was to return to the Champions League and to establish a foundation for winning consistently at the top of Serie A. For the majority of this season, we were in the top 2 positions in Serie A with a credible shot at competing for the Scudetto. The final stretch was completely inconsistent with the performance up to that point, with last night's disappointing loss in the final game turning the season into an unequivocal failure. It is now time to change a comprehensive reorganization of football operations, effective immediately. We are parting ways with CEO Giorgio Forlani, Sporting Director Igli Tari, Head Coach Maxi Allegri, and Technical Director Geoffrey Moncada. And Milan, mebacho omo investors, you know, Redbird Capital, almost a dear party. Last year, ne disappointing. Tinka this year, no more any so Champions League on beko. Nanka from us ye consistent. It was Syria and me season as na ha number 2 and net Napoli or China AC or net Napoli. Sa fedi drew baby cry there na there no. Atia koda baby ama. And I'm so I'm a every season come on to me and qualify and our Champions League anymore. And Tiakoba ni sani there. One more any paying for na party ways. ACO Giorgio Forlani, afe Igli Tario, Sporting Director, Head Coach Maxi Allegri, and afe Technical Director Geoffrey Moncada. Omo any omo nyina jai jumadia. Womo set enche crown. Omo the announcement ebeba regarding the next appointment. AC Milan Bobo Kono omo ebeya way de free Bobo Kono aseye eba ene enyumre ewo jumadie no eso na nopa ena Spain almost squad for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Luis de la Fuente enemy squad no na squad ne bae no SMP ena efri ho eba ye de be ma ewo jumadie ne so na mamin sense Spain almost squad no eso ebiem goalkeepers no David Raya, Juan Garcia, and a Unai Simon defenders. Alex Grimaldo, Paul Kubasi, Marcos Llorente, Eric Garcia, Pedro Porro, Aymeric Laporte, Marc Cucurella, Marc Pubio, Pedri, Rodrigo Cascanta, Alex Baina, Martin Zubimendi, Fabian Ruiz, Gavi, and a Martin Merino, Mikel Merino, Woman ya midfielders, Senimu Hano, Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres, Victor Munoz, Nico Williams, Yeremy Pino, Mikel Oyarzabal, Danny Olmo, and a Boya Iglesias way, Spain squad Omode Echo World Cup no, none says squad no, Barcelona players in Wachi and a womb in the name of Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Juan Garcia, Paul Kubasi, Gavi, Eric Garcia, Danny Olmo, and Ferran Torres, 8 Barcelona players. Na squad in my Madrid player Biana Ebusa Luis de la Fuente say oh na squad our for Barca players in what enye chese nke per Madrid player ba kubi kra wo nanka chese o mo dia pepo manim no so and Luis de la Fuente after announcement was sick. I don't look at any players club. I only look at whether they have the possibility of playing with us. And Luis de la Fuente say, on the squad and yana on Shadow Hebebia, player ni bonemo mo he player no na wakache no sa player we me friend no ba obetumi abobi ananso obetumi any squad na jelly kama eno ogina so edifa ni players into sa old mentality so ye for Barca say ye for Madrid say no ono eni ni books mo na ni nyina ni say Dean Hoyse edi Dani Cavaya na nkankro for her SM ebe mo call up e ram e was Spanish national team ni mo eno so anko ba ni sa e honoma e won sem neighbor now him say generally Madrid defenders mienu pe and then you call up and you ram of FIFA World Cup squad so far ya naming Antonio Rudiger and the DRM our Germany squad anymore and a David Alaba and so DRM our Austria squad no emu Trent Alexander-Arnold England wenyamu Dani Cavaya Spain wenyamu Frank Garcia Spain wenyamu Alvaro Carreras onuso enyamu Dean Hoysen enyamu Raul Asensio enyamu and afe Eda Militao ni Ferland Mendy die womu pra we chese Madrid and Casana Fino and your man said and Kofa Emfa Momoa two defenders pe and your name Momo World Cup squad so far and also to me about Bonte Honsamno Ebam Jumadeno Eso Gennaro Gattuso to Lazio. Here we go. Yes, and you know, they say confirmation on Panaba Wabayati Italy. As a Lazio, woman Gattuso Bibia enter announcement no Ebeba Wababe di Juma at the Amal Lazio Bobo Kono as the new head coach. Unim some Mauricio Sarri. Any Atalanta Bergamo area are all free Lazio alcohol. Now say Juma na bedam pana you say ya dem Gattuso so eba shem ejen Mama Lazio. One more Bobo Kono no de ba Alfredo Padula. Our Italian journalist no it is a confirmation on edem emaye. Unim say Arsenal. Ashase esai any Sandro Tonali campaign din komo. Wamu chemu a person di Tonali bana bedena and that declarations so mfifi no wamu teso kakra nyanso mu gidie ese Tonali ni declarations so komu boma e ya dia niema ebe koye edem mama Arsenal wamu eboboko no Nuno Espirito Santo me bana odasone Western board no ewo crucial meeting na se a chese omo twetwe nkomo for run in the future ho na yesi close bi ehye Espirito Santo ne contract mu ese se all the team ne call relegation a omo Western board ombetumi asake no without compensation to omo guso consider ese omo ebeja no Espirito Santo kwan wabra enra West Ham United, woman to me and surviving relegation battle now. Woman and circle relegation and also and come on Barbosa Man United. Week way, yes, Barcelona and Man United saw crucial meeting. Nigga said Marcus Rashford and the home come up and chese omu AD. Nadia Tiani said Man United, Pese Barca, trigger 30 million euro clause, no, but they said Deco. I prefer another loan move. I say one person the conditional buy option. At the same at the Emma Manchester United and on commodity and ebe consona from my beer. One the Marcus Rashford and so and some no ABC wabra a summer transfer window and also in China ABA Europe and no a free bus animal United or eba and some no eba Jumadi so and there and you release this shetono and no. Ena kama pebi na efa bo omoso kenke wache eno na ede eno ena chese aduane bia unya ye de shito di na ema no ayede na eya mekase lizi shito no ye de shrimp fish ena ya flavor ewompe spicy ye rich zero preservative ena ewom ura shop market na supermarket apelizi shito no ebito eno ena kama 0501 683344 na wajo de perfect skin and body therapy ya skin na ye fe na fe ye wia ya ma body ni shape no eno so aye kama ewo ya so ye bra na ye nsiesie Kumasi Bushen Abraham Junction and Cry Osu Akwaje Park Sit House Dining Takrade Ketan Junction Episoft Lodge Hotel be hu yen 0553312911 Reku ba Mr. Krasia Dro pebinom ebebo ani peduane pa eyi pressure efri ho etuko kwase afa infections ahodo menstrual disorder esiese ma momensis no and afa sisiyade and ulcer and so to ase ede emau krasia dro no makase Kojore Royal Enterprise wono any confined by Ura Herbal Shop Chemical Shop Bia Ubenya B na wato 0244470067 Bash Digital Satellite Decoders ahodo yedi edi juma ye game centers ye hotels ye guest houses ne restaurants individual so mu pebia kofia mu ba ye be mombi ye be installation amam ye wia ne aye recharge account packages no from papa na 33% discount and ye demand individuals on beto e di akofi a report junction ship mo ho and a bus ye wo 0556287757 Sprint Unlimited Eddie Eco USA and Canada near Kosher World Cup no AB total package and $9,000 500 cities registration fee and our officer ubetia near no ashen commodity no ase ye je visa ama flight ticket hotel accommodation afe match ticket and intra-city transportation and also a cano edaye so bra Kumase Airport Runabout, King's College Honma Ayebe, Otiasikan Royal Bank, and Ankran so 69 at Jingano Road, East Legon Frey 0598-742-171 and a 0203-064-820. Na yebeti o ye penso no nkomo ho ye Bana World Cup Diaries ya be di eho enkomo nemo me kai o se Juma ko kese pa water company kese bako pe experienced drivers na wamamu ejuma aye ye pe truck drivers na ya pe tricycle drivers je friend abubu ya no aha ntu yo bia watch truck bia we experiencer one license class A and B oba ye be mo ejuma aye tricycle no so se oba na ukuta on license na e wo se wa ye enso adwuma enso epen on eno ye added advantage and afi so also ye ready say adwuma na abaye no oba be responsible no ye punctual na ye tumi ama adwuma di no na also a different number we na ye mo adwuma no 0539 596 165 0539 596 165 ene endi enkomo na boss memuna tusani or the abetu yanim se ne gallon kese pa orange gallon ewo ene wom emma ewo na ose 23rd of May which is Saturday enwumre 9 p.m. and ofa car from KJT to Abuakwa na KJT to Abuakwa no ena oja ewo no ewom ewo car ni mu na ose wahu se ebi a wafa car ewo KJT to Abuakwa kwan so ana driver also ye adwuma wo so na say mistakenly obi agya ne ewo car mu ana so wahu se wo bi sika mu a ye penura ye besre pa eso be free number we na ye hwehwe wachira kwan na afi ya ba beje ewo no 0246 633 409 0246 633 409 and I saw the ba Oyerepa FM ni TV a ye beje na afi ye di eho enkomo kama afo Oyerepa nso adaroma ye de mo ko World Cup Diaries no emu yakase nsu papa no Oyerepa nsu everyday hydration needs eno ene kama ya packaging ne kama under strict hygienic conditions na nsu papa de efio adwuma mu school mu e wo se Oyerepa nsu ena openti na ya kase Oyerepa nsu na waje so se eye krogen for 0539 596 165 0539 596 165 and abeba tano so ya Santo Senior High School enhwe ni mu ho ena ye office kese ne wa oba nsuo ni bebre ho a obefa bi na ode akofie ye gina so de amanone nsem ene aboafo ho nsem no de esi special birthday to Eunice Bafoa Boysen ene Eunice yes na oda you will show a special birthday. World Cup Diaries up next with Mr. Eugene Adu Poku, striker.
Foul ade na ye bedi hu adanse ni yes enchine nka won kamfo ne ho enchine de nkamfo ne ho ha ba de wo mu se ya nka so ama wante a wa hwe ya na okonum su bi e bekofa ya re
me also na me kan masem se ani yesi enchine onkamfo ne ho na so enchine na mu no kasa ne won kasa so ko kasa ko nim kwan mu a anka obeka se onim kwan mu nti ni test no ni den ni ho
yes
nti nchine de onkamfo ne ho na so nchine ni mu a wonti de sa na abrabo no enipa
ono nko ana ye nkwan a nsi ye nkwan no
wa bibia awie
na se ya no bibi no na ya sa access nchen se antrimu a sa se
man enwie peye
nti odam sronko eno ne were
pensuo nie
ensu papa no nie
ensuo de ensuo wo ho
yes
ensuo abu yes ensuo nyena ene kra ensuo ato nti ka ensuo de ka enya den se ka ope bia obenya bi na so ensuo a obenom na ebama ahoden ensuo a obenom a unu wi akire unkofa yare ene typhoid atiegu ensuo bebe ho no ma wo fa na se wo so ni sei saa udi so se abon se particles
yes
na mu brubru yare no no Oyerepa ensuo de eye krojin ti Oyerepa ensuo de ni bre so sei ya udi se obi ho no ma waka kire mi se ono edu tama ebe Oyerepa ensuo advert na nkwa ehia no wose otia ne nani agisa na ensuo no wo mu a nyabotre
ye wonsuo ene wonsuo
na boneguna
ese yese nsem ni bi wo ho a yesesa no kan ne yese water is life
yes
ese yi water na fi ho ene de Oyerepa nsuo is life Oyerepa nsuo is life nti nsuo a ye kanfo de ama obi bia se bomoden na ma wonsanka bi me de atudwa se ba for the target is by the end of the year eso Oyerepa nsuo ifie bia mu wo Ghana ha Oyerepa nsuo ifie bia wo Ghana bia ese
owura mu a wunya Oyerepa
enu nti ene de tu obi bia nim se ene ukoto nsuo a kasa opo Oyerepa nsuo enu nsu papa ekoni pedua nim a enkofa problem bia emfa emrewo so the number no and the western region for the number the yanko western region montro say western north but you can nyina boom
0539 596 165
na butene sisui
0539
596
165
but your sense is
0539 596
165
yes
Oyerepa nsuo no ye wonsuo ene ye wonsuo Oyerepa nsuo die solo edamu efua yanko
Oyerepa, why you binya? You brought thing. That's not any pampu. You kuna kuma damaso. Na si ade di nyina ene hiaga. Oyerepa, why you binya? Mira. Tomo. Tell the hell don't maso na look. I was the first to move and America. Oh, what go na gina. And this is you know we don't. Na so you say. Oyerepa so di eje.
What a water. Oyerepa eye kroje.
Oyerepa yo.
Anu so makuma to me.
So ye party abadin to anase nhyiamu bia ye kanfo Oyerepa amount asa wo pani dodo so eto a ye wo kuma setano so
ye ne ya Santoa Girls School ne din hwani mu
053-959-6165 and 0545-000511 Oyerepa
Okay, back for TM Francis Solo 17 days more to the World Cup. Yes, 17 days more to the World Cup. 17 days. No. FIFA World Cup. There be a bomb kai say a chassis 1930. The mum ebia mrebi and na debi bedu na ba foko piemo Uruguay. Men ka say World Cup chassis 1930. Odo do Uruguay say started 1924.
Come the whole can 1930 as
Debi bomb penny. The FIFA World Cup a chassis 1930. Best Young Player Award FIFA introduced 1958 World Cup in Sweden. Into 1930, 1934, 1938, 1950, 1954. Ninano na ye best young player of the tournament. The first player really FIFA best and I say FIFA young player of the tournament. Pele. 1958. 1962 World Cup so Chile. Albert Florin and Unya best young player of the tournament. 1966 Germany, Franz Beckenbauer, the Kaiser and Unya best young player of the tournament. Teofilo Cubillas and 1970 in Mexico Unya best young player of the tournament. 1974 West Germany. Vladislav Zunda and Unya best young player of the tournament. 1978 in Argentina Antonio Cabrini and as best young player of the tournament. 1982 Manuel Amoroso and that's Manuel Amoros Ono Enenya best young player of the tournament. 1986 Mexico 86 Enzo Schifo free Belgium Ono Enzo
Schifo.
Yes, Onenya best young player of the tournament. 1990 in Italy Robert Prosinecki Ono Enenya best young player of the tournament. 1994 Mark Overmars of Netherlands Enenya best young player of the tournament. 1998 Michael Owen of England Enenya award no. 2002 Landon Donovan from United States Enenya. 2006 Lucas Podolski. 2010 Thomas Muller. 2014 Paul Pogba. 2018 Kylian Mbappe and 2022 Enzo Fernandez. Into way any players are since FIFA introduced best young player of the tournament since 1958 no. Omo and winning every single tournament biano. Omo and abomoden etimi ewini. But for yen twice 17 days more.
17 days to
the World Cup. Okay. In the history of the World Cup, the youngest ever player to play at the FIFA World Cup is in 1982.
1982.
Their friend Norman Whiteside.
Norman
Whiteside.
White.
Yes.
And a side.
Yes.
White in chain.
Yes. The youngest ever player in the history of the World Cup. The youngest ever player.
The youngest ever player
in the history of the World Cup.
Player was a crack
World Cup. The youngest ever player. Norman Whiteside.
Norman Whiteside.
He says Subium. Norman Whiteside.
Norman Whiteside.
Of Northern Ireland. But for the man here, the youngest ever player in the history of the World Cup, no, and they say, Owe friend say Norman Whiteside called the 1982 World Cup in Spain. Now when you're 17 years, 41 days. 17 years, 41 days. And in the history of the World Cup, the youngest ever player in the history of the World Cup, now over 17 years, 41 days. Yentoaso inti 17 no once yenya baako the youngest ever player in the history of the World Cup. Yes, 17 years, 41 days. Inti the age no was 17 years. After danger man yentoaso. In the history of FIFA World Cup, and then yenche hu bebre. The youngest ever player to win the FIFA World Cup. What does it say here? The youngest ever player to win the FIFA World Cup. FIFA World Cup. Yes. You better have players bebre. Our munina no by age. Ufo biti Thierry Henry. Abra France age 1998 World Cup. Now when you 20 years. Ufo biti say Paulo Cesar Caju. Ono so Abra na Brazil age World Cup in 1962 in Chile. No, so when you're 21 years, 55 days. Nice for change. Said that I say Pele Pry to one of the share home. Before we say Giuseppe Bergomi of Italy. Also 1982 Italy World Cup no 18 years. 18. Yes. Nice Kylian Mbappe France age 2018 World Cup. Now Kylian Mbappe so 19 years. 19. Now you find the youngest ever player to win the FIFA World Cup. But for AC 1958 in Sweden. 1958 in Sweden. Oka players ako World Cup nyina boma. Obi ako World Cup ni bibia waji bia no. Player o sopa a waji World Cup no. Pele 1958. Abra Brazil age World Cup no. Na wanya 17 years 249 days. And the news 17 years 249 days. And an Pele enya. Internet the number 17 ama yemienu. The youngest ever player in the history of FIFA World Cup Norman Whiteside. Yes. The youngest ever player to win the FIFA World Cup Pele. Non sunu enya 17 years 249 days. Internet number 17 no danger man aha ene edenusu ebesie. Oyerepa krojen. Oyerepa Jewodie nanu na beboa amani padua no nkofa yare bi amro nsu papa de wunya no wanom nsu obi wa wunya ya ne nsukom kra de wa na nsukom na de woni nyina ateko sensu no ne fe no yere pensuo so lo yanko number no 0539 596 165 o yere pensuo eno no krojen Yademusia Yadamase World Cup Diary Nyame Yadumo China sponsored by Oyerepa Yebeto aso na afi 16 days more to the World Cup yadiaba if you had a quiz ne beba so na same minim se amanfo na afrefro this ade we aba ade ne muda ho utia obenya bibia kama te se de ne yede ba yi so te du fiada na ebusa o say in the history of the World Cup the youngest ever player our boy at the World Cup ye friend say ya yes, Norman Whiteside. The youngest ever player to win the FIFA World Cup. Pele. Ebiani atwas near Busa's age bay and no more. Sammy, we need any day. Kajagun Yanko. World Cup Diary, Hanya DAC. So ya be fie e ba be din komo ai wo efie ma me fa man for messages kakra a omode aba e fa nsem ewo fie no ento edwa Filippo edifi kwabre kasem yes Masa Dambroka Kinte Trade Shop when I was say OT free area or say it's very shameful to Asante Kotoko and I'm hoping it won't happen again. Filippo the day of the birthday baba or say happy belated birthday to Joshua Opoku Ajiman or etimetim or call etimetim SDA school Filippo and or the message we ede abam. We also say good evening boss. Yesterday's league game confirmed to me how incompetent Ket and his management team are. They have really lost it. Everything Ket touches in football has failed, and I'm 100% sure that the Black Stars are also going to fail. I have promised myself not to watch or talk about Ghana football again, since it's a waste of time, money, and other resources. I'm gathering my evidence to CAF and FIFA about the corrupt happenings in Ghana football. I'm Nana Yao Jr. Intentem. Where's free wine? Angel's photo Obuase. Or say hello boss. I think they should sack all the players. What a shame for them and the entire Ashanti Kingdom. Also Edie Aode Abba Enonon. How can Kotoko management be paying players who are not training or fulfilling their part of whatever contract they sign? This should be investigated, and whoever is capable made to refund such unearned salaries, causing financial loss to Kotoko. No wonder we had a symbolic season. Nanaya edifi esuye boa, and also the message we ede abam. When you were Trinitia, Oscar Donko, Kotoko should go for foreign players. Also there our day abba and no other messages. Yebeto so Michael Owusu AK as usual. Also the message Eddie Abba Ibihim na Michael also message no you don't want some Abba danger
boss
na o say who bibi kakra de baba
yes it visa me pacho
o say you know meeting no who bibi de baba
but me say visa
so who bibi de baba
no am pese visa boa me kakra.
Okay.
Now, let's celebrate this man even before time.
Oh. Na danger matu with you.
Your troublesome controversial about Bakuna Ramsey. If you are able to manage these guys, let's say Namio Aduna, what would do in this one? I say a celebrity. Tomorrow happens to be the birthday of the head of sports, promised broadcasting.
So they don't hear for the Yamianam tea.
How they and no say you will year.
Yamianam tea.
The two swakasm. Now I have funny tea for. And I like this one. Yes. I like this one. This are we brutal. And you know, Ochina, I don't for me. I'm in the anonymity of for a no did me. Why? Now celebrity your boss, Mr. Eugene Adu Poku, aka Striker, aka Oboy Jibu, aka Abiku's the number saying Petit Pele. Now, special aid, Papa Bia. So, and you know, Ochina is going to be massive. We will celebrate him here, but Yamane and Courtney, and it's going to be very interesting. Special happy birthday in advance. Yejina Yamami Era and Yin Kumano Moncrano so and I feel so every member of the department led by the head of production. Na yafia humbinga krakra yina de can say nyagopon on show din na ekona danimu no akontu de danimu mo fa wonko na o ma won lead this troublesome squad o lead no na adibia da wakoma so bia anso o ma nemlem na nwie peye captain say ne kan no
oh you just that no
it is a would be kan ho na fi
oh say do aka no de echina beto de aka no so
de aka no echina sem
e be say nyankopon be chita no na is a good man na ya ne dure bia
obesa
ha dwene kakra obesa na me na me sa ebi ha dwene ho no
onyi firi ho
man na a very good man good heart na men kan o man nyini nche
yes very important
foforo so and benefit e wono nti waka na wachana ya kabia de ba so
the ayotena and then the pre-birthday celebration
6th of May ana oba mame fiakubi
ochina so what off day me adwuma
fiakubi there's no off day ona last week odi ba oye ba ko bata chi change no sami ko no me do wa uzi sami le tia fide mana wa mana de basa
akwa for yenko yanim yenko yanim sami yentie kwasi adu eye CEO edema bibiani Go Stars ensema amanfo ka se enura game course wo bibiani abra Go Stars ene eye 11 wonders edi esiani no ka se eye game na bibi efinsu asisu vutro ho eno na ko ura kwasi adu abechichi.
The video you are seeing, it was a Zoom video. For big check that was Zoom there. Sometimes, it must be so much satisfying judging. It was a Zoom video. The prisons are slow. The movement of the action is slow. That's all they do. The first goal, coming except equalize. I'm not saying first goal. And I keep on German answers. Now I can do dialogue. So the power should be so much when on negativity. Check the name Brighton 2010. Faraday. Check as 8-0. I mean, football, no, sometimes, no, anything like about to our Ghana level now. Look at their histories and games. I want to say, I don't want another there. Well, it's a Ghana, young family, critique something special, whatever. The disadvantage of making it look beautiful. We always try to be negative. That's a problem in Ghana now. I'm surprised. When Go Stars was struggling at away venues, you don't call some Jesus fanatic Vegetarian Casano. But now, nobody can be or say, be around that. Now, more empty, full. And that's too even credit sport. I can't tell you the almost 2. Money almost 10. So, about to last year, what was the commission record in the go to? He was second, and this season too, he has been first. So, what are you taking away from him? Is it that he's coming, we don't know him, and he's just coming in to score this goals? He was the only player who scored against Benimasari in the league this season. The first player to score great against Atari. The team is not a question of 5-2, or guess not about 3. We question of 6-2. So, 8-3, maybe they can miss because their appearance and even they are coming to the game, for a team like Gold Stars, that second that the attackers is angry for something. They must spell it out. In the family, I think let's say thank you the boy. We take advantage of the situation now on making himself proud.
Okay, I know a CEO Edema a baby any Go Stars and some of the atu Eugene Adu Poku. I mention something free
boss. Very interesting.
I say Chichimuno with the Wajiatum, Atuasumo.
I'm even wondering why people are making a fuss out of this.
At
all. It was a competitive game.
Competitive.
Okay.
Okay.
2 Premier League clubs. Referees. 2 sides ready to play football.
I'm saying the famous amount of goals no share near penalty no.
Of course.
This ambajo for penalty ni to so whilst ye din komo na ha. It's the famous one in here.
I could say to say video ya yenyen. E you be no dey on the picture. Sorry in the phone. Etwa. Enti ni bakro no I tweak attempt I think with video no. Me minim de obi betima ya afa ho a ebebro ni ayehunu so because player we jina ho so ni sisi no obi a ya se obo nsem ya hye no ya bobo onu no keeper na asave penalty no at least watch the body language of 11 wonders defenders no none of them made an attempt to say okay boy keeper no na
after say keeper na say
what I say it was a competitive game. It was because last season Kromha Yohana a Premier League club echo for second division was division 1 players echo for second division players echo map 1 player share 5 goals. No, the 2 Premier League clubs share about 6 goals away where Yakosiobi Sana your league ni yabono your league no boss sana tio enti mimi no mimi who just absolutely bibiansi because this is the league we are playing. Since I know tournament we are see. So the person we are seeing in who say yeah league na you fine in a game advantage. Now Soloni Samemo check mami. Almost season one share more than 2 goals in a game. Or 3 goals in a game. All of a sudden in a day, just a day.
Say be who say August Nuka.
Any abre no. I don't know soon the
determination level never so child that games and all.
Game and where the last days are dangerous do and die. They say obogum no oko. No obogum. Tell make us say a competitive game no. Obogum. But Carol Schoolers ne Ketokre Kuni omo makani nyina no. This is Ghana's topmost striker. Eliasim has also league bia topmost striker no.
Dodo na
league bia. League no say e bia no topmost striker there. Say national team e fly be free ni bi. To we say we dey nyame ada Roma.
Ghana dey enter flow.
Boss, we say a friend no national team. Because it will be an indictment on our league. Say a player who can bank in 6 goals in a game. Now your friend, yes, you wake up and you person question goals na the qualify ko yanim. Yankasa no boss. Yankasa no. Do we really have a notable striker in our team, the Black Stars?
And you also go for
because you need notable striker. You need striker. Black Stars almost striker. Yeah, someone when you striker, and now you striker.
But so she goes.
No, she goes. I'm not talking about goals. Cause I said a friend saying, Mohamed Salah or Liverpool. No, when you striker, but now she goes. You better asset up a team to suit the player from anywhere. But my point in the same, you said that new striker say where the winner you striker. Say yeah, Bobo na you the striker. I said the target man. Say yeah, born your wingers or your right wingers or left wingers, your midfielders no can your number 6, your number 8, your number 10, and your number 9. On I say from Pontus there no. Prima punta. Just one day need dangerous. Prima punta bottom.
Yeah. Proper number 9.
And then you down my say the name goes as ama ye. Na say on kwa de nya no de. Ono no de o jika de match bi oboso obeto so. Ti we say Panama 6, England bar 6. When you no mbobiem, 6. Yeah, ko ya ni wake up no Ghana aje ba wie. Yanya striker wo de
when ibri sama na zo kan dia go
na wo so ye de na wo yes me kan dia go sen and no 1-6 so there's no way he cannot be part of the Black Star squad. Say if indeed organizers of the league don't believe in our league because they have produced a striker who can score 6 goals in a game. Now then boss yet we then we say on Obu Kofi Adams obo kra kasi ko tu pa da crab we say you fat the kosie wake up Darius that will be wake up Darius now ye now see Cameroon are qualified for 1990 World Cup. Coach you know Russian coach why in the lineup the squad they we o might be on babeko na president of free national television no call national television so and was Cameroon will not fly from Yaoundé or say Douala or say Douala. They will not fly from Douala to say Mapensa. Say say you tell you a airport we didn't come here. So they will not fly to that airport without Jamila. Presidential fiat. Pure presidential fiat. And Papa 40 no it's 40 years. It's 42 years.
40 years.
40 years or
38 years.
38-year-old man. Okoye, he proved the president right. And to wait there, President Mama. Wadaroma, where they wake up where you did that body the president. Tell them look at for come here and start campaign now. And so you're not striker. Catch on Obu Kofi Adams, so one can check it to say, so I strike away the one wake up in the end. Because Ghana League has produced a striker who can score 6 goals in a game. What a league! What a league where powerful. Now they have the share and came from Uncle. Hurricane the share and came from Uncle. Now the Ghana the outside the embassy still and wake up. He must be at the wake up if we believe in our league. If we believe in our league, he must be at the wake up. What a joke. Kroemo league way they be say na so obi amfanisi ka me shemu yes na sponsors and pana will cast be. Now I'm sure people were not getting your drift, but maybe whether you yourself, if you look at it from the picture, I saw it now and but maybe I look at it from a certain perspective or certain angle. Say hey you're number 2, you're number 6. Obi akwagina honomo penalty pan keep on the depo wa bo afapo ni nche ba bi o. Yes, no on say league no. Na me ti ha no a ono de ono ye no. Me ka ho asem me na yes me say league no. Se bi mpedi asase we se amini wo bi tirimu a otimi ka me say yanyintu ma na ye. You must
no ye wan de na kan.
Me say you must lack gumption before you can say me de obi aye sa de no me ka ho asem me na me say no. Na nya de ono ye no. Nanya na kan fo mpani for say eja Isaiah nya Isaiah eja Isaac so nya Isaac no. And you must lack gumption to blame me or accuse me say me mom na me say league no. When people are committing atrocious and atrocities in our league. Correct there. No can me nya asem.
No one not so.
You can't hold the paper carry now gadi me kakra. What is it?
Danger a minute now was
80 boss. Unfortunately our federation who owns the league, manage it, run it, are mute over all the incidences that are happening in the league.
Okay. Offer Kwakwamo for the United States of America.
Offer me chiao.
I say you are right. Osachi when you make.
Me geneso.
Okay.
Me geneso.
Captain Mamintiwe, Kwasiedu abechichim de koso enra e wo baby ani.
Too bad say my own Kwasiedu is one guy that I respect so much. He's worked so hard to get to this level. Now, all men go no home. Safe was and you might call you Montino. I was telling us, if you come to the bar, you be players and nobody on my stance on so move. And the way you've been doing the focus zoom, you know, that phone was able to stop all those players now. We want the players not from moving. And you can be saying, our producers are, you know. So the era of you don't need to.
No, I'm post 2 goals no on page, but after 30 minutes, I'm delete goals no.
Why? We post that no.
I was there. Anka nanka no the aba. So the be bema approving right. I don't need to go and ask. I was see another goal starts for say, "Mama me that penalty goal na attack me boy na na players no jina ho na obi who say no. Ama ni goals now watch 6 now watch no and some can't ba ho no
but we share 6 goals no nya man of the match
obi fu the man of the match
obi le nya man of no
oh god in football top games obi share 2 goals sometimes your bob gonna one in the bar don't you one goal man of the match obi anya go 3 6 goals an actor on rare occasion I be humbi.
So when the time so you say didn't call wake up.
It is possible. Nobody is saying says a single player says go intimacy of football. Mr. Poku. Obi betimi aye sade no. Ba kwan obefa so sade no ebeye no. Ana be hani aka mu aso. That's what na make say. Mentra nka say obetu bribe. Na so say was serious. Your system is serious. Checking them bia. Ebe pick side we don't ya say no. First, 11 wonders.
Edin Kofi Asamoah of 11 Wonders. And he as player of the match.
Ono ya show 8 no. The player the man of the match.
Not the assistant.
Are we not sick? Head of sports. Ya nyare. Your system nyare. Ya both game. Obi team ba kwa 8. team na share the anya player papa obi share 6 goals ya hunu Kofi Asamoah edin na no ya share no 8 no on na nyama no de ba say dey no oye I don't have 66 goals now attack commission ni na isi ya na ya so transition na de bia ya hwe nyama cost de bia me ka say as a nation not as people I say you see the positive things that are happening baby near the abide mu it is now o share league matches are here boy Bournemouth against Manchester City look at how competitive it was Arsenal West Ham how competitive it was
and when I share
Tottenham Everton
the last 15 minutes to end the game.
You see the point?
Everton are only anything to lose. The kind of pressure.
You see,
I know they matter Tottenham no. Easy.
You see, that's what I'm because I enjoy House of Folk Mediama game because you could clearly see that you about football. I say about football because that game no. The reason why we catch them here. I didn't ask question Mediama for. I mean, can and once a month. Now any me per word no one can tell me. Any influence bia so Berlin bia me imagine league House of Folk was cruising to about draw kwad position obedi but you can say to another the bogus already game na competitive for and as a game no so already game to buy a boy there and koya and end to end action me dem a process very well House of Folk a close normal open catching me on the break. And it was nice. One thing I mean, hey, so could House of Folk play like this and all this? I don't say one best for the last an hour. How they were scoring goals from Hamza to former Kiveza player. Wayo. And then you enjoy it. Say yes, you football no. See any year, it's not any year. A bit more places. A bit more him.
Okay.
But we game where one you could be say 11 wonders for Kwana they were not motivated to play. They only submitted themselves to the park and also say, "Yep, come on here, the more."
Okay.
And now, go start Equifaso. Not necessarily your coach Sika. It could also be say, Sika be some. I'm a player we slow down because you read that from your areas here. So because there's a competition between Chelsea player, Manchester United player, and then attack communal, then and you say, Sadio Koso, now attack communal. Efa ewini. These are some of the things I bet me as a game no I could acquire econo. But then say if you are boy in football now you expect to say what na be a football be developed that you hear you know and the generation everybody what generation everybody say na you league no more fan crowd. So kakra kan ye in generation na kakra ye fed off no. I'm telling you under this every administration, some of them are still from. That's the cause say your football no, a bit crowd. I see a bit too crowd because them are here air time. And when I'm the over no, over competition dinner, a joke. Never game. Number 40, no kind of sumi. Say, I'll be allowed to chance and to go to Kumasi. Okay. I'm Pana bomb. Yes, he and Harry. It's a preceding game, no? Yes, he and Harry. I got to go. No, I rather go home. Yet to say, oh, no, she's what I could say, Carla. Mercy. Because I bought your nations, I can't carry. Not system, nobody saying because, of course, will be the second division place. Everybody, you read every president to say, about your punishment say 2000 or so.
May I say, Captain Siasia Akumia Sechi. The official website of Ghana Football Association say Samuel Atakumi delivered one of the greatest individual performances in the Ghana Premier League history. Scoring 6 goals as Bebiani Gold Stars dismantled relegated 11 Wonders 8-3 at Dance Park.
Look at this.
Samuel Atakumi delivered one of the greatest individual performances.
It should be one of the greatest. It should be the greatest
in the Ghana Premier League history. Scoring 6 goals as Bibiani Goal Stars dismantle relegated 11 Wonders 8-3 at Dance Park.
Right, and the choice of words.
The official website of the Ghana Football Association.
Obed, what's the Ghana single player that 6 goals in a game?
Yankwe and him say Obed, Asante Kotoko, Onya Ibia. I say reporter, but say players, no, me sure say by now them say communicate no. Say baby omotie no. Say league ni breaking. Nti obi akwa wonfa na nyoma nyina mo obi anya bibia wo.
Ye fro no ba.
Mo obi anya bibia wo dem. Obi afa ne bibia freedom ho.
Some no di.
Nti say ebre ni du na omo behia wa ombe frɛ ana date omo de be resume no ombe frɛ. We sure say wiki kwa any moment from now the announcement of the director of football and sporting director no ebetimi aba. Na ekoya no.
Omo go to go to power.
Bia betimi aba. Na oh say no series of meeting cause say transition here adwuma it may sure say anything IMC ni war about the players based on no mo here adwuma for that period the nyoma mo done they will put it in the report because board na j all the contracts of the players and on bear report on the players.
Report in the better time.
And there will be recommendation.
Oh, recommendation is a better time
from the IMC to the board.
Recommendation and run many penny back begin now. Now says our opinion in seminar no catch them and one never call recommendation in Mudia. And a list did be peered out of a ship. A mom became to a bit. Juba being on it. Jibu and ra in command up penny in the media. And you see, also for some time now I've been somebody I thought that wholesale sacking shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But a non common up penny in the media. Me fetchere, me kofi, and I'm afraid somebody that I know that is very close to the system. Just to find out.
Very close to Kotoko system.
Okay. When denying back on class I can be crack and say first one got away editing. Suban bonne pa boys number children. Could you believe that a Kotoko player called an opponent to tell them say omno Kotoko boba omunyo omunshe Kotoko pa na omate some the youth team players na kobo bon to omunshe omumu the youth team players need me bobo
Kotoko player?
Yes. And it's a player no be pa.
Ah omate.
Oh. Once a Kotoko no. Obi pebiabo. Into wo fra na wo kan. That player will be fired. Oba enche so.
Oba enche. Oba da bay. Oba second window ya na say.
About 2 years 1 year mu.
Oh 2 years no wache.
Oh there be 2 years 1 year mu.
But no me tell story be me hu dwiri me. And also me baby sa asem wa lead name. Ene ayi Emmanuel Ntwi. Training kuro majaye. Wali name I see etwa ne ka obagini sika on office. Bosome so anu aba na obagina ketua na okọ. Kotene sunyane. Onko training.
This is me hwehwem. Ko me kai se
Emmanuel Ntwi. Yeso wajai training for some period.
Me kai se me nyan.
Se we pra, e wa bra medical team ni so declare ni se we pra.
Oh okay. Wali de ne me kai se me hwehwem na oso okoye ne se.
Na osin o ya na obotim anye team na be ho, e be ho osin ma.
So nya o man go ahead. And on the coyeness. On some later bass was son and your free them. Okay, as our story.
Camara Association of Guinea. You really know.
So no, they are suspended.
They are suspended one hour.
On Munia. Into Ali, then what I got to know is say, observe permission. No con, say, they are crowd on your money. Into Sunday. Also, my father can uncle. I say, Dom so be a father can uncle. Dubo. Mamma Cassim way. And I'm not penny anything come concerning and your Marcos was anticoracon. Me conclude what did. Kotoko here a systematic change. And a systematic change that even the devil, Makasimo baby na Mesakawa, even the devil, yet never Kotoko Krobi behave. Okay, Rollins interview on the BBC for him. Was a Ghana here a structure in such a way, say. See the bonsam cry be dear so structure and arrangement mema bonsam cry careful. Kotoko ho no jibo bibi wo ho. Enioma bi wo ho a katasum mu aso yenjeje nkofo so kotoko ho na. So man tu sa de na se and replace no with proper structure in terms of discipline on the players. You bet me apamu players ni nyina omo mbeba san be repeat because there are some of the names are omo buy because you pamu players bi no mo buy. You go back to what I say. Emmanuel Entry e bo ni din. Say not Morrison mo ne Richmond Lam tebo ko na ino Emmanuel Entry buy.
Yeah.
So that time you say Morrison mo nye. And your man na titi. Your TV sa time no. And those players near Momoko because your fans say you're the full bar on the class system. But I said an empty story now, what can say or Tia Cray. Now seeing screenshots by not TikTok live around by 11 o'clock. So what you say? But I could know you trainer, Lady Bicodina Temo replied. And Jibo, Mark Emmanuel Entry as then someone called me close to Emmanuel Entry. He was also telling me certain things akoswa. And when I lead to the boy was state no one because he was telling me say boy in the bar first and say not here. Then Siama player or bar boy Benya Blasters are called him to on the platform and then about do this level. So ye cha ni cha. Boys no corner there you go. Say a commode when Teresa Kobokro no a judge need you betum.
Yeah.
But judge no so bua for Emmy Edwako prison, bet me a casse. Penny for some to turn your mind such a way say Emma common the boys Mamon Kobokro, judge in the best also. But Bonina why any dear market piano budget. So for the Kotoko players and the things that they've done, for the things that they've done, the punishment will come. And the punishment will come in the form of mass sacking. Yendi can come man from Tias. Mass sacking the bisi wakotoko. Chabo is negu papa. Because Jibo, Sempenifo ja, even some of the technical team members now found some was ye kakran. So mukura sumbe kasa. And fan can report no the any the bisi.
And for players no.
Oh deputy, I'm telling you. I am telling you, Jibo.
No, got to go players in the won't be back home.
Because I know some of the technical team members also your mom was here.
Yeah.
Player pra. No, I call for so question I be or man where some like the reaction of the player and the comment from the player no.
Intimate what German call.
Like it feels like I say like now I would think China will be a would you maybe no what job support no. Why have us before camera the idea bono? I'm telling you, Jibu. So much job in kasa. And I'm saying this based on people I trust and in community. And yet, and you know me will be okay, I ask you questions. But for people to go and mention certain matches, no, I can't say, go ahead match we. Go the corner match, the match we will kaya. What you can say match we will kaya. Bibi says see we see wa. So we want near to 2 years because some of them even feel like team ball we pretend against 11. Ye buy us and yadi be a Charlie sorry fast na fair chiri hono. Na se nipa ne nante bi. Entin 70 be si papa. But SCA we no. Jibo. I think the IMC's approach was yema players ne ninja. Yen GG players ne so yema mo feel comfortable in such a way that I guess also I guess that was a football pop so the mom. Don't have salary income, bonus income, baby abedan income. Because in other companies and in other businesses,
multimedia market manesa.
Near
Namasa kwaji loan. Na club ne dia mama.
And they say oh
no, but then better chance say
that's the level
club
of
ma yeah, Emma treatment here. Yes. Nipa adwuma problems beba but yet to the level say the kind of attitude almost shakotoko jesi no showcase
yeah matter wanna say. So I think that was the approach of the IMC, but from the CA because in your players be after the first season that the club had to let them go because of these issues. There should be a systematic change. It shouldn't be just kind of sack because you were near Tikurumay. Then Yanum Ghana for to coin. Obu na Jumo your free big Ghana time. Bukudura Bruchira. You near Bruchiri time or didn't become a Germany time.
About the time the control.
Time in the best one. Ubedura cannot train it to a job. What's so your best? The system is working. In Ghana and Dura. The person is forced to function well in that system. And to say any level of indiscipline be a na jena bra ba boss dibo duru ha bo say indiscipline no. Na indiscipline na ira. Because the system there no will not entertain any form of what? Indiscipline.
Okay.
And that is what Kotoko need to create at the moment. Create a system that no matter what, because your power players in your alpha for fraba. When we buy and you create a chain or more than because listen,
Obisa say, and your brady can as IDSC under various managements near IMC Nkwa. Today Nkwa na Wokotokwa. A bedroom terminal players are sorry. No mujina management con.
When I make a say, there are so many things, but a lot must change.
The idea about what a course work Kotoko many beji. Moving the supporters' leadership away from the team.
There should be a systematic change. Sit down and identify what the problem is. On say, Jibu, let me tell you one thing about supporters. The supporters cease to get so much involved when the systems are working. But you realize that IMC time, the amount of supporters ninya chance power money say no more Dawson. I'm starting on here for.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Newton Dasuberi, Coach Ogum, Coach Akwesi Appiah na Penkra. Coach Akwesi Appiah Ghana. Dasuberi na Esha administrative affairs. Then Nana Penkra and Ogum your coach. And 4 people cannot manage Kotoko. And in fact, it was even 3. Because now Akwesi Appiah in Ghana. Inti abana sana space never be down. You will need devoted people to fill that spaces. Oh no, me.
Feeling there person on the break.
You see, there is difference between Faso and within the parliament. That is how the supporters became so influential.
Oh,
Sen and I at that time they were influential, but they had a specific rule because there were people doing that. Ni on conform yes adian. Ebia Dr. Kwame Chei, in the second season, in the first season, there were management. So the supporters' role was a bit limited. But it's able to say, you know, say every time, nana time no me be 7. It's way. But IMC time and an Pinkra, he's doing that on part-time basis. There's later na last of Dukuni Asensone, Christopher Damenyebe Kamu. So they're not paying on part-time basis. That's very office. Asa. You have to rely on the supporters. And these people normally they are available. And the ones that never do, oh, Charlie, I'm unshare mommy. And not the amount of supporters, no. There was a structure with personnel doing certain jobs. You say yes, Kotokobobo. You have advanced team Eddie Aqua. Now Kotoko system Nankasano. Ebia so precious unita. Your more Kotoko payroll so I'm meant for data. So more has some conference support in his own way.
Oh man, my man come for na member captain so na for you. My man for him from say Solomon Agbeshi goalkeeper at the Accra House of Folk so it's in the contract season we ban we are now so. Na has a try so many Agbesi ebe kasa na wetimi I extending the contract e dey ma Accra so fu but e moyedin e dey ma has e wo e player and din e dey Solomon Agbesi say Ghana League no sense mesisi yenti no yenyina na referee so say the Black Starlets of Ghana the 10 African countries e ko World Cup e 10 yɛkɔbɔ tournament ɛdi 16 countries yɛpɛ mu 10 no Ghana kokɔ a 6 a yɛfiri mu no 10 ne deɛ yɛntumi ankɔka ho Lai Kingston ɛne ɛyɛ ne Uganda under 17 no ɛyi Dr. Prosper Nate Ogun ɛne Black Stars free on penalties mse yinyanka ho asem under 17 minim mam tie se me yam exams a obi akura nkai the last time Ghana under 17 qualify for World Cup captain obekai menkai
ne hu hia se mekai
ba fo obekai
ye minim ne se
na bi min pese mekai
otuti aduane boni ma oyefun dia ana bo twene ma wosa and they be si bi enyekwa why is that everything in system no maybe is going down. Oh, that was our question. Everything, almost everything is going down. Oh, in football, everything.
But what is the FA president I could declare? I want to say Morocco, or any journalist, we say, Obeko for 30.
Also, Obeko 30.
Oh, said the million. Yes, the football for a million. Obeko for 50 crown. I don't care. Is it the point? Because the football people now me say, but me have to football among and I be told at the among almost cherish no say say team be the anything you hear me maybe
e say me bisa enti aban sika o de be share Ghana Premier League ni mu no aban bet na se ISS sika na o de be share mu no e dey impact enya wo league ni so na ebe ye say ye koye nim no aban be koso adi sika share league ni mu ana.
That's exactly what I was coming to say. Se penema e kono. The Ministry of Youth and Sports, the government must take a second look at the choir if first will be invested in football. Say if aban be invested here, as aban interest or some of the things are air cost. Because I don't think that the FA prepared to make my side. Because man can come. I don't want to be yet. And FIFA answer was said as a thin lie. Where government put the money no? Or demand accountability over there. FIFA didn't ask him. It's a band but it's capable dia. Now Obeko so up to schedule in football no dia. As a band interest in scrutinizing a lot of things.
0322494401 0322494771. Danger man. I'm in 20 franc of course. Danger.
Agbesi issue no. Very interesting. And it's even going to be more interesting because one Agbesi will not sign another amateur contract for House of Folk.
Ntebi no no match musika no.
Any say has here in term. But before has BTS can no mark wake up number. So Agbesi ko wake up Nibia. He will go out as a free agent.
Ento asochina. Odin baby akaza finado asema to aso.
I do not think income as for your what
Amos Ezos Pipe specialist yanko.
Papa
and some they are hard check.
Oh, so now your company for local league players, no? Young said before World Cup, young Yankobo. Mr. More beyond half player, quarter player. Housekeeper, who said already sent order that. Apart from that, come away, you put in a local league idiot and telephone the Abona boys and Casadia Wabro. Otoko play about could claim this. Tavo, same friend for World Cup is on Kobe. That's what I want to call it to be a boot. Because I'm not some boy a pete. I say Kotoko supporters a Kuma dear. Papa Yamusan Kanokre, Yen a cat young from Kotoko Matilda Horo, but this may be not a Dibaka Trepe and somehow.
Amos, yeah, say, Yen Toasu. Would you maybe a Gazafinado was Matoasu? Okay. I'm saying, I have a cry. Yankovi. You use 0322494771 0322494771. Would you maybe a Gazafinado was Matoasu?
Dr. Sir, I would conform him or you.
And you saw a penny.
The Pacho Mediani, our Ponsa, as I'm teaching crew for him.
Hey, now what's saying?
Pacho me how Morgana, how
is the original Brosanis row?
I want to know what the TV.
Yanko.
Now, it was mentioned, Casa, Managua, it was mentioned somehow. As also when the chums one over communication officer, Mensia North, among top of my wife. Now, Kaka make Kazunia and Lamy Bombardia will not buy Commercial Sports Stadium very much, maybe, and Ukraine may well way. Ah! The world park in some tears or not much or more to Manamsa. Itu sasa na polisi kwa se photocopy mo boda. Afa penalty ya abati kobo. Penalty we de ya o ka beti mi ache o. Fulu tunu abobo na to baby just mfa na okuna. Ei. Na mo ya se photocopy na mo gumo wani mo afi o. Wa ne photocopy na so se ni am na ko mpeni fofo na si fom pa na nyenyenyenyenyenye. Ah, tofia pa.
Yada se yemfa de odi ho. Hello.
I'm Pastor Penny.
About your eye penny.
But I mean, I'm going to cancel back.